Contributors registering their Wikipedia account are allowed to use their own pseudonym that follows Wikipedia's username policy. According to one of the rules in the username policy, human editors are not allowed to name their accounts as if they are bots. Conversely, bots are not allowed to name their accounts as if they are human editors, that is, bots must disclose themselves as bot accounts. Several human users, however, have reported observing unusual behaviors from certain editors. Edits from these editors, especially substantially large edits, are described as bot-like and unnatural. One user pointed out that these accounts edit 24/7/365, which is not humanly possible. It is difficult to discern whether an actual human is editing behind the screen. Bot-operated human accounts, colloquially known as SIN accounts and Terminator accounts, raise many issues regarding the scope of our existing bot policy as well as their high potential for abuse on Wikipedia. Many prominent users are concerned that these accounts are capable of engaging in disruptive editing at a highly expeditious rate. The Autonomous Robots and Road Automations Program, commonly known as the Aurora Program, is a proposed set of technical restrictions designed to combat spam and misuse of automated programs by humans and autonomous robots. The program is being developed as part of a series of requests for comment. Some of the requests' revisions were supported by many human users, including administrators. Revision number 1, under the Cardinum tollgate, would require users to wait a certain number of seconds unless they are bots, approved by the Bot Approvals Group. The cooldown activates after making 3 successive edits in 10 seconds. The cooldown duration depends on the edit protection of the next page that will be edited as well as the editor's user access level, as shown in the following table. Revision number 2, under the Cardinum Kilroy, would allow users to report an editor suspected of either being an autonomous robot or adversely misusing generative AI programs like Chat. This provision is modeled after the existing sock puppet investigations. Misuse of AI programs include automated vandalism and adding AI-generated text onto an article without due regard for verification, copyright, and other relevant policies and guidelines. The provision originally only addressed autonomous robots masquerading as human users based on their obviously bot-like edits, for example, 24/7 editing grind. Although the first iteration gained some support, users have expressed concerns regarding false positives, particularly when a human user is using generative AI models. The investigation was then broadened to include misuse of AI programs. Few of the proposals were rejected due to logistical or legitimate privacy issues as well as their high likelihood of false positives and false negatives. One proposal called for using the editor's webcam, facial recognition, and slash or fingerprinting to verify whether the editor is human. Users overwhelmingly opposed the proposal, citing serious privacy concerns and the potential for misuse. Another proposal called for adding CAPTCHA onto Wikipedia to filter out unauthorized bot editing. This was opposed because, as one user states, CAPTCHAs are only effective against simple software programs and are inadequate against a growing number of increasingly advanced software bots and Mr. Robotos. Users are also concerned that overdoing CAPTCHAs may affect human users more than sophisticated bots. A similar proposal without CAPTCHA later appeared, which evolved into the current editing cooldown proposal. In short, the Aurora program is a proposed attempt to mitigate unauthorized bot editing and spamming, even if an editor happens to be an autonomous robot behind the screen. However, even with the implementation of the Aurora program, Wikipedia cannot and will not save you from a vicious and possibly supernatural autonomous robot claiming to be a man.